In this video we cover replacing the bar and chain on a 53942 45cc petrol chainsaw.
Okay, to remove the chain and the bar, we need to remove the whole side cover here. What we need to do, there's two things to remove it. We need to loosen the locking mechanism which clamps the side cover onto the bar, and we also need to make sure that the chain brake is not on. So if we knock it forward like so, as far as it'll go, now that chain brake is on, we will never ever get the side cover off. So you check it, yes, it's on. Now pull it back like so, up against this handle, and you'll hear it click, and now the brake is off. So now what we do is we slide the lever out and we turn it in a anti-clockwise direction, and the side cover has now lifted off, like so. This is the brake mechanism here, and if you don't release it, then it will be hanging onto the clutch drive here. So it must be released. So now it's only a matter of sliding the bar inwards, and I normally take it in until it touches the sprocket, like so, and then your chain can then be removed. Again, when you're playing with a chain, it's always advisable to wear a pair of gloves. So now to replace it all, again, you take this off, like so, and we put it on again, and I normally just drop it into place like so, right up against the sprocket, and you've got plenty of room. Just looking at the cutting edge, there is a nice shiny cutting edge there, and I always keep an eye on that. The cutting edge on the bottom of the bar must be pointing towards the saw. So there's the cutting edge there, so that's the end that has to go to the saw, like so. So we place it around the nose, we take it around the sprocket first, like so, and then around the nose. Got plenty of length of chain here to do that. And it's a matter of just making sure that everything is in the slots. I'm being very careful here with no gloves. Right, and then making sure that again it's in the slot here and here. If it drops down, you need to get it up so that it's all running in the slots. If possible, just a little bit of movement on the chain, at the same time drawing the bar out. Now you can then, once you've got it all in the slots, I'm pulling the bar outwards, and you can just let it sit there like so, and it won't go anywhere. Now the next thing we have to make sure of is we need to make sure that this pin here is in a position that it drops in the hole. And what I normally do is, we've got all this apart, is pull the side catch, the locking mechanism, that slides out of the way, and then we rotate this around about a turn, and then release the locking mechanism, and what that's done is it's moved that little pin towards the back, and then we line up the hole with the stud like so. It just fits over it like so. Now if I try now and wind this up, I will do severe damage to the mechanism if I just clamp that down and it hasn't gone into the hole. So you have to make sure that it's now gone in the hole. It's just dropped in because I've slid this backwards and forwards a little bit, and it's now, the pin is dropped in. It's only a matter now of just winding it up like so, and it will now start and clamp onto the bar. Now don't tighten it onto the bar all the way, because we still want to be able to adjust, because we've only pulled it up by hand. and we move the pin back so the bar will be a little bit loose, like so. You can see how loose the chain is. But that's what we want. Now it's only a matter of now rotating the red dial in a clockwise direction, like so, and that is now moving the bar out until we can get it around about the right tension, like so. It's also good when you've got it nearly right just to rotate it around, and that makes sure that the sprocket and the chain are engaged properly. Just a fraction tight, like so. Just double check it. It's okay. So there it is there, it's now on. The tension is approximately right. It's now a matter of just sliding out the little the locking lever and rotating it around and pulling it up firm, like so. Slide it back and you're now ready to start your chainsawing again.